Today, we're going to be looking at a video of the top 5 most disrespectful defendants ever to go into court. Can you imagine? You're going to court, you know that you've done wrong, you know that you've done a badness, but yet you're still going to go into the courthouse with the most disrespect. Let's switch the screen quickly and see what's going on here. This is going to be a good one.
This is Alan McCarty, who was arrested and charged after making death threats to a judge. In a child custody case, a judge ruled against McCarty and took away his children. His erratic behavior towards the judge continued.
Can you imagine going to court and then making death threats to the judge? This guy should be in a mental hospital, because that's beyond disrespect, that's beyond badness, that is just madness.
Into his court appearances.
My daddy owns the building and I look like a idiot, huh? Brought your dress today, you little prick. You wanna take my kids from me and act like that? You in there? Shut the up, I'm trying to think over here.
After
Obviously, he doesn't care. Could you hear the way that he's talking, swearing and just acting like a total madman? He doesn't care.
was found guilty for the original threats made to a judge, we now move on to the sentencing.
What a bunch of you stupid piece of You threatened my life, idiot. You
Back room.
suck my No, I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting, I'm just not standing up. I'm not standing. I don't.
Oh my days. As they're lifting him up now, most probably to give him a good hiding, he's like, I'm not resisting. This guy's a coward. He's only got a big mouth.
McCarty is moved to another room to watch the court through a one-way glass, and he continues on making a disturbance. McCarty was sentenced to 20 years in prison. The judge also
20 years in prison, is that all? I hope he does the full 20.
an additional 10-day sentence due to his actions in the courtroom. This is Darrell Brooks, who is convicted of killing 6 people and injuring dozens of others after he drove his SUV into a Christmas parade in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Reportedly, during his reckless driving, he reached speeds of over 30 miles per hour, and the prosecution argued that his driving rampage was intentional.
He plowed through 68 different people. He
my
kept
God.
going until he got to the end, and there was no more bodies to hit. It was intentional.
After Brooks was arrested and charged, Brooks decided to represent himself in court.
If you are allowed to represent yourself in this case, sir, you will not have attorneys assisting you. They are gone from this case. Do you understand that?
I think I will probably be better served representing myself.
Throughout the trial, Brooks was removed multiple times for constant interruptions and outbursts. It was here that his real personality was shown when he starts to laugh during a witness testimony.
He told Erica that he was gonna find her and he's gonna kill her.
Now, back in the courtroom, Brooks has an out.
That's definitely a madman. Look at that face. He's gone. He is gone. When that woman just said, oh, he's gonna find a girl and kill her, he actually thought it was funny. He was laughing his head off. This is crazy.
As he didn't like how the district attorney pronounced the word defendant.
I would like to provide the defendants and the court.
So that had to be said. The defendants. Now, 1 year they're working, I heard that.
This
Come on,
is
man.
to benefit you,
No,
that
it's
you
not.
understand
Ain't none of
your
this to benefit
witness.
me.
And now, Brooks is clearly frustrated. He decides to have a stare down with the judge.
I need to take a break. This man right now is having a stare down with me. It's very disrespectful. He pounded his fist. Frankly, it makes me scared.
The jury
Look at his face. Let's go back there a bit. Look at his face. Now, is that a normal person? He's actually killed 6 people, drove his car through them, and he's coming to court with that attitude, this guy needs to be locked up for a very, very long time.
He pounded his fist, frankly, it makes me scared.
The jury quickly found Brooks guilty of all 76 charges against him, and he was given 6 life sentences, plus more than 700 additional years in prison. This is Jeremy Christian, who was found guilty of murdering 2 people in Portland, Oregon. Christian was on a packed train when he suddenly broke out on a racial rant towards 2 young women. You can see bystanders step in to attempt to stop Christian. Unfortunately, the situation escalated and Christian stabbed and killed 2 men and seriously wounding a 3rd. You can see Christian fleeing the crime scene. Passengers of the train followed him and he was arrested about a mile away. During the arrest, you can see Christian in the back of the patrol car.
I'm happy as a hopefully this died.
Christian was later found guilty of 2 counts of murder and
Look at that. He had an argument with some people, actually stabbed 2 of them, got arrested about a mile down the road, and he's there telling the police that he hopes that they die. What's going on here? What's happening in this world that we're living in today? People, do you see the people, the kind of people that's out in the road that you're mixing with every day? It is no joke.
murder. Now at the sentencing, one of the victims delivers a victim impact statement, and this is where Christian has an outburst.
To Mr. Jeremy Christian, your mom should have swallowed you. You are a waste of breath. And when you die and go to hell, I hope you rot.
See you there. You ain't gonna be there either. You ain't gonna be there either.
After Christian is escorted out of the courtroom, the judge sentenced him to 2 consecutive life terms, plus more than 25 years for his other convictions.
Lovely. One thing I like about this video, the sentencing is very, very good. Well done, Judge. Keep up the good work.
This is Bass Webb, who has been charged with 2 counts of attempted murder in Lexington, Kentucky. You can see on this security camera, Webb tries to run over 2 employees at a jail he recently served time at. Now, at his first court appearance, the judge is about to remove herself from the trial because she knew the 2 employees.
There's no way I'm going to try this case. I have any further proceedings where I have to see you for one further second.
And now Webb is about to shock the courtroom. He just spit on the judge.
Oh my God, did you see that? He spat on the judge. This is, I don't understand.
The judge wipes the spit off and then kicks him out of the courtroom. Turns out Webb has a very dark past. When he was behind bars, he was charged for the murder of 2 different girlfriends. He was found guilty of the killing of the first girlfriend. Now he's on trial for the second. Webb showed up to court with a tattoo on his head that listed people he wanted to kill. At the bottom was 3 rats crossed out. During the trial, Webb showed no remorse and the jury found him guilty. The judge sentenced Webb to life in prison for his crimes. This is right.
There is no remorse in these guys. These guys can never, ever, ever be let out of prison. Oh my days.
Rhodes, who is currently on trial for 3 counts of murder in Louisville, Kentucky. Rhodes reportedly begun his killing spree when he shot and killed an innocent man, mistaking him for another individual. 2 brothers, a 16-year-old and a 14-year-old, were in the car when Rhodes committed the murder. Because they were witnesses to the crime, a few weeks later, Rhodes killed those teenagers as well.
You close to these kids along? Not cool. We play basketball. I'm cool with a lot of people.
Did you hang out with them on a regular basis?
That was cool. Yeah, we hung at different times, you know. I need a lawyer, man, if you're going to keep all in my face.
Trials have been going on for years due to Rhodes' erratic behavior, starting with blowing kisses to people in the courtroom, which included the family of the victims. and next making hand gestures.
Ma'am, look at me.
This guy, man, could you imagine that? You're in prison for murder. You haven't even been sentenced yet, and you're acting like that. People, especially us as Christians, do you think that the world is lovely? Everybody loves Jesus. Everybody's like having a nice time from day to day. Remember that you're walking past these kind of peoples on a regular basis, daily. We have to be careful out in the streets.
Mr. Rhodes, you're smiling. I don't know why you're smiling.
No, because I can't. It's not a clam to smell.
I would suggest you do what helps you, not what hurts you.
Okay.
That's
Do what I want to do. Let's get that understood.
Rhodes once had to wear a spit mask because he spit on this attorney.
Nice cheek shot. You're a coward. Nice cheek. You're a coward.
Now, in another court appearance, Rhodes makes some bizarre accusations towards the judge.
I don't know if y'all got some type of sexual relationship going on. Are you some type of racist? Which one is it?
Or are you just wrong in everything that you make a motion for?
Are you a secret Ku Klux Klan member?
With Rhodes' in-court behavior being out of control and him firing several of his lawyers, the trial has been extended much longer than expected. With it still in action, it's safe to say that Rhodes will not be back on the streets anytime soon.
I think, that these guys do these things for a laugh. I think that they go to court and they know that they're guilty and they say, well, I'm going to be sentenced for life, so let's go out with a bang. And then when they're doing all their nonsense in the courthouse, I'm this, I'm that, spitting at the judge, when they go round the back, they start to cry. I am telling you, they start to cry. When it hits home that they're never ever gonna come out of prison for the rest of their life, and that hits them, there's a change. Listen, my days, it is rough and tough out there. People, Christians, I'm speaking to you now. We have to have a discerning spirit to see these kind of peoples that's around us every day. They come with a smiling face, wonderful. And you say to yourself, oh, that's a nice person. Some of them have got dark past. Some of them are murderers, killers, thieves. We have to realize the world that we are living in right now. Listen, if you don't believe me that this world is a dark place, go out to any high road in the world, in the UK, in America, in the world, and stand up like this for 10 minutes and just look at the people walking up and down and just look at the activities that's going on around you, and that will show you the world that we are living in. I'm going to end it right there. Listen, we have to continue to live a life of worship, a life of prayer, because you can see the world that we're living in right now. We have to pray for our children because they need protection right now for those kind of people that you just saw on that video today. God bless you all, and I pray, Lord, that you will be protected by our King, King Jesus. If you've got any prayers that you want to send to anybody, even to those defendants, we have to pray for them, right? Put it in the comment section, and I will be like, other people might be encouraged by seeing these prayers to lift us up in this crazy world that we are living in, because we know that prayer changes things. I will see you again very, very soon with another video. God bless you all.